Right, welcome to Scrambled. In fact, this is Scrambled with a difference because we are in Rewa. I flew into Georgetown and then took a plane, landed on a grass embankment, and then took a boat 3 hours up the beautiful Rewa River. And here we are in the middle of the jungle, right on the edge of this almighty Amazon. So I'm going to do a quick sort of Amazonian hash brown with the most amazing, delicious fried eggs. Ingredients. These things are almost staples in this community. The most amazing sweet potatoes, cassava, and then we've got yams. On here, beautiful long beans, spring onions, scallions, a little touch of butter, pepper, a little bit of chili. These beauties here are some of the most sought after peppers anywhere in that sort of Guyanese cuisine. It's the weary pepper, and trust me, once you've had a few, you do start to feel slightly weary because they are powerful beyond belief. And this is a sort of almost like a really nice rustic hash brown, but everything needs to be caramelized for flavor. Slice the onions. Get them fried. Now I want colour on those onions, okay? Really important. Don't slice them too thin. Sometimes when you slice onions too thin, they actually burn before they go brown. So give the onion a little bit of body. Lots of onions, delicious. Olive oil in, cast iron pan on, and then generous oil, onions in, get them going. Fry off those onions. Really get amazing colour on those onions. That's going to give this hash a beautiful caramelised onion flavour. That pan is not hot to begin with, but the onions just go soggy. I want the onions fried so they get nice and crispy, and more importantly, the flavour. Cast iron pan, so it'll almost lay the bottom of that pan down with those onions. A couple of cloves of garlic, again, sliced. The nice thing about this is it's rustic. Get that garlic too thin, it's going to burn, okay? In. Now, start to get that colour on there. Touch of salt. And to help get those onions even more caramelised, a teaspoon of butter, okay? That's going to help really get them nice and golden brown. Season with a touch of salt, a little touch of red chilli. Give it some heat there, a touch of black pepper, okay? Now, get them caramelising beautifully. Beautiful. You can see now how those onions are browning nicely, but they're not burning. Okay, that's because I hadn't sliced them too thin. Okay, and the cast iron pan works its magic. Beautifully done. From there, look at these peppers. They are so beautiful, but be careful because they are so hot. Okay, take off the little stalks. They are so powerful. What we do here is just slice them down, and literally in. That's it, in. So beautiful. Now look at these beauties. These are, to you, the most amazing long bean, okay? Again, local here, and the best flavour going. Incredible, really incredible. I want a bit of texture, so I'm not going to blanch them beforehand. I'm just going to slice them nice and thin. I'm going to finish the hash with the wonderful scallions. Look, now they look like the beautiful French bean in and over. Nice. When I say we're in the middle of the jungle here, I really do mean we are in the middle of the jungle. About 3:30 this morning, literally just about an hour and a half before first light, had this huge roar, and it was this amazing sort of group of monkeys that was flying through the trees. And when you hear that noise for the first time, it was quite scary, but pretty incredible. Looked out the window, and there must have been about 250 to 300 monkeys just en route, crossing this jungle throughout the night. And the moon was high and it was bright. This is where we need to really let all these onions, garlic, pepper and beans caramelise. And now we start throwing the potatoes in. So sweet potato first in, and that's just been literally boiled, skin's left on, nice. And then from there cassava. Again, really starchy, but delicious. And then our yams. Beautiful. So good. Touch of seasoning. I'll get that fire hot. There you go. Just on top of. Very good. That's how you turn the gas up in the jungle. Now get that beautifully caramelized. I like to pat it down nice and flat so it gets really nice and crispy now. And that's where you see that starch coming out and the flavors are incredible. But keep it nice and flat in the pan and you'll see it getting really nice and crispy. And the cassava start to break down and that starch comes out. The yams and the sweet potato all start caramelizing. The flavor is incredible. That's better now. Really important to pat that down to get that really nice and crispy. And the flavors in there are incredible. Now with the eggs. I like to fry the eggs in sort of a tablespoon of oil and then a tablespoon of butter. That stops them from becoming too rich with the butter. Just lightly melt that first. You melt it first and then crack the eggs in there. Flat surface as always. In and on top. Beautiful. There we go. Flat surface and out. Let that heat come up. Lightly season those eggs. Just on top. Also got a little touch of chili on there as well. Stain the eggs. Get a really nice flavour. Beautiful. Touch of pepper. As the eggs start frothing, touch more butter in there. Turn the pan around. Now, that's the colour we want. Look at that. Beautiful. So beautiful. Again, hit it at the bottom of the pan. Push that down so it gets nicely coloured. Eggs are slowly starting, and then finally the scallions. Beautiful. The scallions give that sort of freshness, that wonderful hash brown, especially the top parts, which we don't use enough of. But I love that nice, beautiful, mellow onion flavour. And look, beautiful. All over. Now that those eggs are starting to froth, roll them round, and that helps to cook the yolk and the whites. And all I do is just tilt that down, get my butter and baste over. Butter and baste over the eggs. Really important. Beautiful. Now, look at the colour of that. That's the colour I want from there now. Here we go. Now to serve. Eggs look beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, the sweetness on those onions counter the heat of those weary peppers. Back on. And then finally, my eggs. Just lightly trim around the side. And then from there, slide on the butter as well. Beautiful. And take that flavoured butter and drizzle that all the way around. And that there is the most amazing Amazon jungle, beautiful hash brown with a spicy fried egg. Bon appetit.
Let me know in the comments what you think of that amazing scrambled egg dish. And if you missed Uncharted, trust me, you can watch it on the link below or on the Nat Geo app.